What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Akephalos here, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Mass Effect 3 here on the channel. So if you guys going to enjoy it, you know what to do. Leave a like on this video, hit the big red subscribe button down below. I'll be grateful and appreciative of your support, but most importantly, if you subscribe, you won't miss when I upload the next episode here on the channel. So with all that being said, all things considered, let's just quickly jump right back into today's episode. And what we are going to be doing today is we are going to go ahead and speak to a couple of people on the Citadel. Now, if you recall, we have just completed a priority mission, which is the Citadel 2. That's literally the name, by the way, Priority the Citadel 2. It's, that's literally the name. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and speak to a couple of NPCs, part of the something like an aftermath segment. So we are gonna go ahead and speak to some of them. We spoke to Bailey in the previous episode. We were prompted to speak to Bailey actually after the mission completed. So what we are gonna go ahead and do is we are gonna go ahead and move on. The first person that we are going to speak to is probably Fane down in Huerta Memorial. Now, if you recall, he went ahead and saved the Solarian Counselor, if I'm not mistaken. So, pretty much, it's a very, very, how do I say it? It's how the outcome led up, how it led up to that particular outcome, is because, you know, we spoke to Thane a couple times here on the Citadel before the actual mission, and I believe I mentioned this before actually starting up the mission, and you know what, I'm gonna address it again. The Citadel mission is actually something like a cutting point, I guess, a breakaway point. I'm not really sure how would you call it, a transitionary transitional mission. I'm not really sure what's the correct term to use here, but I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. So it basically separates Act 1 and Act 2. So once you start Citadel 2, it basically brings you to Act 2, and at that point, because we spoke to Thane a couple of times in Act 1, he's the one who sacrifices himself to go ahead and save the Solarian Counselor, because that was part of the mission. That is scripted to happen, by the way. So if you didn't speak to Thane, if I did not speak to Thane, it would have been Captain Kirhi, provided he survived Mass Effect 1. And yeah, if Captain Kirhi isn't around, if let's say he died in Mass Effect 1, what's gonna happen is the Solarian Counselor would have died regardless. So that is the idea. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and speak to him when we can. We're gonna go ahead and speak to Thane when we can. Before we do that, however, what I would love to do is, you might have noticed that I entered the Spectre building, not Spectre building, the Spectre room. What I love to do is head into the Spectre terminal, just take a look and see if we have any anything authorized. Looks like we do not, so I guess we're gonna have to progress through the story a bit, and maybe it's gonna open up a couple options. But for now though, we are gonna take a look at Spectre requisitions. I believe we missed a couple of upgrades, and there we go. This is what I'm talking about. So basically, here in Spectre requisitions, I said that if you missed a couple of the, you know, of the side quest, you know, of side quest objectives, side quest items, as well as maybe some armor or some weapons, you can come to the Spectre requisitions terminal. Just go ahead and purchase them for yourself. So I've just dropped 2 purchases right there, heating stabilizers, and I believe Rosenkopf Greaves or something. So these are things that I must have missed on previous field missions. So again, this is why I said I wanted to grab everything I can on the field. That's because if you didn't, if I like, because I did not, those I had to purchase, and pretty much I would have loved to avoid that. So with all that being said, what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and move on. We are gonna go down to Huerta Memorial and find Thane. So again, I believe I mentioned this very, very early on in the series as well, that if you don't speak to the NPCs before the Act 2, before you move on into Act 2, a lot of the NPCs are going to disappear, and which is why yeah, I did a lot of the side quests basically before that. So yeah, I've completed not most of them. I completed all of them basically, and pretty much we are satisfied with where we are at right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly move down to Huerta Memorial, and we are gonna go ahead and find Thane to speak to him. I believe this is a rather sad, supposedly a sad event as well. You'll see why in a second, and yeah, I'm not gonna say too much. So let's just move on for now. We're not gonna bother about the ambient conversations. Not really that important in my opinion. So anyway, Thane should be in here or something. He should be in one of the rooms at least. Um, no, not that one. So I believe it should be in the one behind that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what happens. Is this the doctor that we speak to? I believe so.
Can I
Yeah.
help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Kepral syndrome. At its worst, Kepral syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
I'll get more. Give me his blood type.
That's not going to work. Only one other Drell on the station is a match, and that Drell is in with him now. We did all we could to help him through surgery, but his body can't replace lost blood with new cells. Too much shock. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Koliak Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Koliad, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me? Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me. Koliad. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Forces continue their assault on
Wow. Um, yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Dane has been a very, very the characters in Mass Effect too. Again, I feel like I'm rambling too much a bit, but um, when you play Mass Effect as long as I have, despite it's not the gameplay that you get how do I say it? I won't say attracted. I would say it's not the gameplay that really pulls you. It's the characters essentially, and I don't know. It's maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe call it stupid. Call it call it whatever you love. Whatever you like to call it. But um, the more you spend time in the game, the more time you put into it, it really feels like an attachment in a sense, and sometimes you feel like you're in that game. It's very weird to express out. I mean, um, it's very difficult for me to put it into words. Um, the intimacy, if you will, of games like this, it's very difficult to put it out there. I know I sound rather rather preachy, rather dramatic right now, but no, that's the reality that I'm feeling at the moment. It's Dane feels like in many ways like a brother essentially. So it's a bit sad to see him go because he's not gonna be around for this particular playthrough. And I know some of you might argue it's a game you can just boot up, you can just boot it up a game, you can just boot it up again, and you can just play through it again, and he will be there. But at the end of the day, it's unique to this playthrough. It's an experience, an emotion, a sensation unique to this particular playthrough. Knowing that in this particular playthrough, Thane is no longer around, so it's something very emotional in a sense. But anyway, we're not gonna linger too much on that. We are gonna move on. So you might notice that I avoided that argument there. I decided that we're gonna try to cut down on a lot of the fat of the of this game essentially. Basically try to trim down on a lot of the unnecessary content. So I think before we head up to the elevator, I want to see where do we have to go. I think the next place that we are probably gonna head to should be, if I am not mistaken, let's see. Okay, that's surprising. I would have expected someone to be here, but apparently not. Okay, I think we are gonna head to the we're gonna head to the Presidium Commons and speak to Liara. So she looks like she's there. I want to get her thoughts, see what she has to say. So yeah, let's just head down there real quick. Okay, so looks like here we are. Presidium Commons. I just want to take a look and see if there's anything different here. So looks like still looks the same if I'm being honest. Okay, so some ambient dialogue, nothing much to note. So I guess we're gonna move on. Liara should be down here in the marketplace or something. I want to get her thoughts. Just see what she says. Pretty much it's not necessary, but you know what? I think we're just gonna dedicate this what you call it, this episode just to something pure dialogue actually. So yeah, we are just gonna go ahead and take a look and see. Where is she? Meridian Place Market. So looks like she's on the other side of the Citadel. She should be somewhere around here, I guess. Is she here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe towards that end. Yeah, I see her. She's over there. Okay, so we are gonna speak to her and see what she says. Pretty much. This place looks rather bad, by the way. I believe this was where we passed through earlier, but I don't recall the double layers. Maybe it was another area, but you know what? Who cares? Let's see what Liara wants.
Hello, Shepard.
Okay, that's rather anticlimactic. Okay, so I guess we're gonna move on. Let's see what else can we do? Officer Knowles, CSEC officer, and Saleya. Let's see. No, nothing.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Yeah, I do actually. What do you want?
Can I help you? Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Alright, so looks like we have a new side quest. So, actually looks like we might just be spending more time here on the Citadel instead of, more time here on the Citadel than what I predicted. I was thinking that, we do this as a one-off and then, we leave on our next mission. But looks like, we might have to spend more time here. We'll see how it goes. But for the most part, let's start by speaking to Saleya here. I believe, this guy is part of one of the pre-existing quest before Act 2. So I believe this was a quest acquired in Act 1. It should be the heating unit stabilizer. So I believe this is the guy that wants them. So we have them. We're just gonna hand it to him.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
Yep, there we go. So it did help. Okay, so looks like we're gonna move on for now. Again, we're bypassing that argument. I'll probably do that off camera. Let's go ahead and see. I believe there should be another Salarian somewhere here that wants help with another interesting side quest. Yeah, there we go. There he is. Let's just walk next to him. Okay, I believe that should lock in the quest. And it should grant it to us. It should be on the bottom right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's move on now. So I think what we are gonna do is there's a CSEC officer in the courtyard that might need our help. Let's see what he wants. He should be somewhere down here. Let's see here. Where is he? You know what? I think we'll end it after passing it, whatever this is to that guy.
If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd gotten...
Hold on a sec. Just let me double check. Courtyard. He should be down here, is he not? Is he not down here? Is he not down here? He should be here, right? No? Maybe up there. Okay, maybe we overlooked it. Maybe he's up here, not down here. Where the hell is he? Where the hell is this guy?
We have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
We'll leave the argument for now. I'm still looking for this damn officer. Where is he? Okay, I believe this is the guy. Okay, let's see what he wants.
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little present Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
Alright, sweet. So I believe that's it. So let's take a look at the map again. Just want to make sure. Okay, perfect. So looks like that's all the side quests done. The Solarian behind in this area over there. The CSAC officer and the other Solarian here. So okay, that's pretty much all the quests done. And I believe we acquired one more, which is to head down to the docks holding area. So yeah, we're probably gonna go ahead and take a look at all those in the next episode then, because we are running out of time. I think we're gonna make another episode dedicated to this. So we're just gonna move around, go ahead and speak to some people. Probably speak to Arya as well, see what she wants. Joker maybe. He looks like he's chilling out in a lower bar for some reason. And then maybe head back up to the embassies and see what happens at the Spectre terminal as well. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. In the next episode, we're gonna leave things here then. Having completed more side quests on the Citadel, so we're gonna make this part 1 and part 2. So with all things considered, I guess we're gonna end the video here. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Mass Effect 3, perhaps you'll learn something and maybe maybe reminisced a bit, felt a bit nostalgic or something. Feel free to leave a like on it, as well as hit that big red subscribe button down below. I'll be grateful and appreciative of the support. So with all things considered, all things being said, this is Akephalos signing off. Hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace.